This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
It's KFI AM 640, and you're listening to The Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. We're trying to get a hold of Jay Leno. There's a big offer for Jay Leno and I to get back together again and do a huge live broadcast. Leno and Conway back together again.
Back together again?
Yes. We did a lot of work at auto dealerships in the past, in the 70s.
I didn't know
mostly in the
that.
70s, yeah. And now we're trying to get the team back together.
Is that the sour apple dumpling game?
That's right. That's exactly right. The Apple Dumpling Gang. Which, by the way, was on the Family Guy. There was a Family Guy reference to the Apple Dumpling Gang.
Wow.
And it was kind of rude. It basically said that Don Knotts and my dad had sex all the time. You know, so inferred to that, right? They were the only two in the Apple Dumpling Gang. I bet it was wild nights up in the hills.
Apple dumpling, if you know what I mean.
Right, but if you watch the movie and not even carefully, if you just, it's on in the other room, you'll know that the kids were the Apple Dumpling Gang. My dad was not, and Don Knotts were not in the Apple Dumpling Gang. Those were the kids. So technically, the reference is wrong. How about that? It was I can't remember the name of the gang they were in, but it was not the Apple Dumpling Gang. The Apple Dumpling Gang was the kids. Did you watch that as a kid? Did you see Apple Dumpling Gang?
It's so long ago, I know I did, but I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I remember going to theaters to see that.
I bet.
Did
your dad take you?
Yeah. He took us to a screening of that movie at Disney.
All right.
And I couldn't wait to get there. Screening at Disney. We've never done that before. And we get there, and the movie's about to start. And I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Where's the popcorn and the soda and the candy and all that, and the hot pretzels and the hot dogs? And Disney's policy back then was they don't serve anything for screeners.
Oh.
There was no snack stand. It was just a private theater on the lot.
You were just lucky to be there.
Yes. And I'm like, oh my God, 2 hours of movie with no popcorn?
Nothing to
How can you
snack
get
on.
through this? Has anyone seen Superman? Have you seen it, Crows?
Yes.
And that's right. You went with your daughter and your wife and
Yep.
And
her son Aiden.
and her son. It was good, huh?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, I gotta check it out.
You'd like it. I mean, I know you're not really big into the superhero films and stuff like that, but you would like this one.
I'm gonna go look at it.
If you like the original Superman, Christopher Reeve, a little bit more.
Yes, I love that.
You'll like this one.
All right. Have you seen it, Stefouche? Have you seen Superman?
I have not, but I probably try to check out this weekend if I can.
All right, maybe we'll go together.
Yeah, why not?
I'll call up Uber. And I'll pay for it.
No snacks.
No, you got to get the popcorn.
Yeah, you got to get the popcorn.
Yeah.
It's a big tub of $19 popcorn.
Treat him like your dad treated you. No
That's right. Yeah, no snacks.
Foosh, you carry the popcorn, okay?
Wait. Oh, is that a reference to the water?
Yeah, a direct one.
Oh, my God. I'm never getting you anything anymore. All I do is get S on. Now I know what John feels like.
Bring two more. You'll bring 2 more Pellegrinos tomorrow, and thank you.
How ungrateful. I mean, God almighty, maker of heaven and earth. All right, Bellio. That's the way it is. No hot dogs for you tomorrow. No dogs for you.
Good.
Do you eat hot dogs?
I do not, so thank you.
Wait, you don't eat hot dogs?
No, I don't like hot dogs.
Really?
She hates America.
You're too good for hot dogs?
I'm too good for hot dogs.
Really? Does John eat hot dogs?
Yes.
And what do? Just stare at him?
I have something else.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Other food.
Yeah.
All right. Bellio gets this dish down here at Soda, which is a great restaurant. It's a Mediterranean restaurant.
Best restaurant.
So good.
Oh, that chicken is unbelievable.
It is so good.
You know, my daughter is not big on trying new foods, but she went there with friends, and now she's like addicted to it. She goes
it's
once a week.
addicting.
So I think the best chicken in Burbank, I would say.
Maybe
in the Valley.
Yeah.
And so Bellio sometimes picks it up on the way home, puts it in the car, and this chicken with the garlic and the freshness and the rice
watering.
and the hummus.
And that tangy, whenever
my
they
God.
put over it. Oh,
And she puts it in the car and smells that
and it smells so good.
from Burbank to Irvine before she hits it.
I wait till I get home so I can have dinner with John.
That's incredible. That's incredible.
Does show some willpower.
It does.
Yeah.
It almost to a crazy person point.
Yeah.
All right, Hershey's is going to raise their prices. All you chocolate nuts out there with the syrup and the chocolate bars and the M&Ms. We're going north with the price of chocolate.
First it was eggs, then it was beef. Now we got chocolate. Just how much more are people going to have to pay? And why now?
Unfortunately, it's going to get a little bit more expensive to satiate that sweet tooth because Hershey's did say that they're going to have to raise the cost on consumers by low double digits. That's basically business speak for about 10%. So if you do the back of the napkin math, if you're buying a $1.50 Hershey's chocolate bar, well, that could get 10% more expensive. The company is very clear that this is not related to tariffs. They said so in a statement. They're saying this is because of the rising cost of cocoa production out of
the rising cost of what?
Cocoa.
Right?
What, dude?
Cocoa. Yeah, cocoa.
Cocoa production out of two major suppliers, that is Ghana and Ivory Coast. They account for about 60% of the world's production.
Wait, I didn't know that. I didn't know the Ivory Coast was a big cocoa hub.
Two major suppliers, that is Ghana and Ivory Coast.
Ghana and Ivory Coast?
Ghana and Ivory Coast, they account for about 60% of the world's production. They've been hampered by bad weather. So again, Hershey's saying not only could there be price increases, they might even have to change the size of the packaging and what's known as shrinkflation, as we've talked about so much on this show. So this is going to impact a lot of those big brands that we know of. I don't know if you're a fan of Reese's or Kit Kat. I'm a big Kit Kat guy, but again, these are the types of brands that could get.
I didn't know that either. That he was a big Kit Kat guy.
You didn't?
Kit Kat. I'm a big Kit Kat guy, but again,
I didn't know that.
Everybody knew that.
I was unaware of that.
Kit Kat guy, but again, these are the types of brands.
By the way, I think everyone's a Kit Kat guy. I don't know anyone who's like, oh, Kit Kats. Ugh.
My wife.
Wait, your wife hates Kit Kats?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
really?
I've never met anybody.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I had pretty much the exact same reaction you do. I go, what?
My daughter's first chocolate bar when she was, I don't know, 2 or 3 was in Home Depot, and it was a Kit Kat.
She's kind of a purist, like to just give her the straight chocolate. She doesn't want like the Twix or the Kit Kats or that sort of stuff.
But I will tell you this. Here's a tip for you if you love Kit Kats. The European Kit Kats are 1 billion times better than the American
the
ones.
Japanese ones. Woo.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man, those are so
The
good.
matcha ones. Woo.
Yeah, where they melt in your mouth with that.
Strawberry ones.
Oh,
Maddie
boo.
just brought me a Kit Kat from Toronto and said it was way better.
Oh, it's
in my refrigerator now.
It's 1 billion times better.
Is it a different kind of flavor or just?
Is it the regular Kit
Hey,
Kat?
I will share it with you guys right now.
Oh, you have it?
I have it.
Oh, let's break it
You
out.
said fridge. I thought you meant like at home.
I thought you meant at home.
No, she's
Maybe she
she's-
did, and she just left.
She's literally going to go get it.
She's in the car.
she's got a fridge everywhere.
There she goes.
She does.
She's got 9 fridges. She's got 4 at home. She's got 3 here. I mean, everything's
It's
so.
like me with fireplaces.
That's right. All right, price is going up. Sorry to say that, but you're a big chocolate fan. You got to, roll out more of those ones. Sorry, but it's worth it. Hershey's is the best.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
I had lunch today with a buddy of mine who happens to be the chief of police in Huntington Beach. And we went to the Harbor House in Sunset Beach. And then I got there early so I could drive around Sunset Beach and Seal Beach. I used to live in Seal Beach. And I'm telling you, the people that live in Seal Beach, Sunset Beach, Huntington Beach, Belmont Shore, you are living a different life than everybody in the San Fernando Valley. I went down there, and there are probably 25 sailboats, these little lark sailboats with kids learning to sail. They're all racing in the harbor. They're living a completely different, like, Hawaiian life in Seal Beach. And I'm stuck here in the valley, with tons of filth. It's just, I think San Fernando Valley is one of the filthiest places in the world.
It's like when Jen and I went to stayed in Redondo Beach a few weeks ago or last month or whatever. It was like a different world.
Yeah, you don't want to leave.
Yeah, no.
It's like going to Hawaii without the plane trip.
Yeah.
And these people live there. I don't know how you'd ever get sick and tired of it. So might have to move back to Seal Beach. Got to convince my wife. I don't know how many moves she has left in her. She moved when she was a kid. She counted how many houses she lived in. She moved 28 times between the time she was born and the time she finished high school. 28 moves. 28. That's right. That means sometimes more than 2 a year. Moves. Changing your address, telling your friends you've moved, getting new phone service, getting the trash, where your stores, it's a lot to move. And it's exhausting. She moved 28 times between the time she was born and the time she finished high school. That is huge. So one of the things that we do have to tell you, it's going to be cool this week, but it's going to be hotter, they say, late, August, early September into October. And so we might be seeing some brownouts or blackouts, and your electricity might be out. You need to have a radio. You can't rely on your cell phone. If the cell service is not working, you are SOL. And there's nobody better in designing and selling and supplying people with radios than my buddies at C. Crane. They are the best, the absolute best. I love the pocket radio. I have one in my car. Clear, beautiful connection. Reception is unbelievable. Great battery strength. I like that in a radio. FM, mono. You got the weather reports. So if we ever, do experience any weather, you can rub that out. Also, it's important to have one in your car, just in case there is, your car doesn't work, your car shuts down, or have one at home for an earthquake. You got to have a C. Crane radio. Go to ccrane.com and pick up your radio. Whatever you spend on it, it's worth its weight in gold if there's an emergency. Absolutely worth it. All right. We have a connection here. Michael Crozier's dad was very close to being part of Fleetwood Mac. Is that true?
It is.
Okay.
Very close.
All right. Now there's a Fleetwood Mac project. How about this?
Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham. Let's start this one by bringing back a snippet of their iconic Silver Springs stare down. It has been decades since that tense performance, but now it looks like the former Fleetwood Mac bandmates are ready to work together once again. Wow. So last week, they each posted on Instagram half of a lyric from their 70s song Frozen Love. Of course, that fueled fan buzz online about a possible reunion. Well, now fans are spotting even more signs out in the wild.
Here we go.
That's a billboard that popped up over Sunset Boulevard. It features the album cover from their 1973 project, Buckingham Nicks. It's also got this date on there, September 19th. Oh. Mark it down.
There we go. Fleetwood Mac had an original sound that I don't think was ever successfully created outside of that group. There was something about Fleetwood Mac when you heard that song, just I don't know what it was, whether it was the instruments they used or the vibe of Fleetwood Mac, but everybody loved Fleetwood Mac. I've never heard anybody say that they hate Fleetwood Mac and Kit Kats. I've never heard that combo. Does Jen like Fleetwood Mac?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right. So good. I haven't met anybody who hates both. But Fleetwood Mac, I don't know if you agree with that, Crozier, but they had a distinct sound.
Yeah, I mean, the two of them were great writing partners together, obviously, and Fleetwood Mac can be before that. But the two of them were paired up before they were asked by Fleetwood Mac to join them. They created this album that's, they're going to re-release now after decades. They created that album in Sound City, which is a studio that in Van Nuys that had legendary albums that came out of it, and it was known for having this very distinctive soundboard, what was called a Neve soundboard.
Really?
And it created this very distinctive sound. So they're writing the instrumentation, all kind of going through this Neve sound, gave it that very special sound to it. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what it was then, but it was just so great to listen to on a summer night, driving around or being at a party with Fleetwood Mac.
There's a documentary that Dave Grohl actually made from Foo Fighters called Sound City Reel to Reel, and it talks all about that studio and all of those incredible artists. And they go through a whole list of all the artists that made their albums in that studio in the 70s and into the 80s, and how it came. And it just became dilapidated over years and years and years. But Grohl came to know it because he recorded the Nirvana's first album at that studio, and it was just a total trash heap of a place. They had no money, so they had to go to this old studio that was legendary, but became nothing by the time they went and recorded in there.
Oh, that is great. But who did the documentary?
Dave Grohl from
Dave
Foo
Grohl.
Fighters.
Oh, I got to see that.
Yeah, called Sound City Reel to Reel. And I do believe Dave Grohl actually ended up buying or getting that Neve soundboard.
Yeah, that is I hope they are coming back. Let's finish up here with this.
What does this all mean? Could there be previously unreleased tracks? We have no idea, but we're all standing by to find out.
We are marking September 19th on our calendar.
It's going to be something good.
That energy was like, that tension.
We stopped and walked.
There's a thin line between love and hate, like all right there.
Sometimes not so thin.
Yeah.
All right. Fleetwood Mac, September 19th, they said? I think it was September 19th. Might be big news coming out of Fleetwood Mac.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. On Demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
I failed to give the address. We had a young lady call us. Bellio, what was her name? Marilyn.
Hi, Marilyn.
Marilyn. She's
an Angelino.
She is an Angelino. She loves being an Angelino. And she's coming from Beverly Hills to go to Soda, the restaurant that we recommended.
The chicken that we were talking about.
That's right. And she said, you didn't give out the address.
She doesn't talk like that.
You failed.
She did not say that.
And I said, oh, okay. All right, lady.
You did say that.
Yeah, I did say that. 2009 West Alameda Avenue, Soda, Sotta, is great food.
Mediterranean.
Oh, my God.
It's so good.
It melts in your mouth.
It smells so
good. People are
good.
still using it. And it's available to all Angelinos. So get on out there and enjoy it, especially if you are an Angelino. That's Mayor Bass, the only person in the world, maybe in the universe, who uses that term. Nobody else uses it. Nobody. Angelinos. Nobody. All right. There's, everyone is always worried about smog and air quality. And now you can actually purchase smog. Smog is for sale. Authentic 1950s smog is for sale. You can own it and take it into your home.
Unfortunately, as you know, LA is famous for its air pollution.
Well, vintage is in, and now you can own some LA smog that's over 65 years old. Right now on Etsy, Golden State Decor is selling this can of genuine Los Angeles smog, as they're calling it, produced sometime in the late 1950s. According to the can, it contains air with a bunch of toxins. The novelty item was the brainchild of Hollywood actor Carlton Young, who began canning Los Angeles air in 1957.
Wow, man, that guy's he's onto something, because there's nothing in there and people are buying it. It's just a can of 1950s air.
Okay, the price tag is currently selling for $775.
You got to be kidding me. What?
For $775.
Oh, my God. Who is that dumb to buy this stuff?
Somebody in the background laughing.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. This guy.
For $775.
That's like setting up an annuity for your heirs.
Yeah,
but
what?
A very unusual one, to say the least.
Unhealthy one.
For your heir. But who the hell is going to buy this? Oh, I know who's going to buy it. I know exactly who's going to buy it.
Angelinos.
Where did they get it?
I don't know. I think he just put cans together in the 50s. And so technically it's 1950s air, but there's really nothing, to it. It's just a scam, man. It's just a scam. All right, we're going to do a whip around. I sent Bellio something this morning. So, Bellio, you can't play. You're out. You know what I mean? Bellio, you can't participate in this. But there's
She's all the way out.
Yeah, she's. I think she's in the can, man. She had that Kit Kat and raced off to the ladies' room.
By the way, did you get a taste of that?
Yeah, the Kit Kat. That's a European or a Canadian Kit Kat that was brought back from Maddie. Brought it back from Toronto.
Didn't care for it.
You didn't care for that?
No, way too.
Excuse me.
Sweet.
What flavor?
It was like regular. It was like the regular Kit Kat, but Canadian, and just too sweet for me.
You got to try the Japanese ones. They've got all these crazy flavors. They're so good.
Those are good.
I know what's going on with Crozier here. Crozier got a phone call or text from his wife saying, "How dare you throw me under the bus? You better go back on the air and say you hate Kit Kats too. Our marriage is over."
I love Kit Kats. Apparently, I don't like Canadian Kit Kats.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, a little too saccharine-y sweet for me. I was like, yeah.
All right. Okay, here's a quick whip around. Yeah, we got time. All right. There's a woman on OnlyFans. Her name is Sophie Rain. And she's a blogger. She's a, I don't know, what do you call it? Influencer. But
Content creator.
Yeah, she's I think a virgin, they say, and she does not do any nudity on OnlyFans. Since starting her account 2 years ago in July of 2023, this Miami-based model has amassed a sum of money, and it says how much she's made here. And she does it by selling pictures of herself. They said, quote, "It's hard to put into words how I feel about it. I'm incredibly blessed and fortunate." She calls herself a skinfluencer, not an influencer, a skinfluencer. And she's among the top people who are making money.
Nice.
And let me tell you more about her, and then we'll guess how much she makes.
Okay.
Rain's number one fan is a man named Charlie, who showers her with money. I'm not going to tell you how much. This marks an incredible rags to riches saga for this brunette bombshell who reportedly grew up on food stamps. And she's a very attractive young lady, a devout Christian who attends Mass every Sunday. She's from Florida, and she does not do nudity, but she has lingerie, bikini level suggestive photographs. How much has she made in the last 2 years? Let me see if this is 1 year or 2 years. Since starting her account. Okay, in the last 2 years, how much money has she made it? And just doing OnlyFans and skinfluencing. Stefouche.
I'll say $2.5 million.
2.5 million. All right, Croge.
I'll go 3.5 mil.
3.5 million. Angel.
I'll go 20 million.
20 million. Maddie.
10 million.
10 million. And Bellio knows the answer.
I sure do, Tim, and I'm out of the can.
Back on the show, out of the can, and back on the show. All right, who got closest? Angel wins with $20 million. She got closest. The actual retail number is $80 million. Since starting her account just 2 years ago in July of 2023, this Miami-based model has amassed a mind-boggling $80,138,033.96. That's how much she's made. Not doing nude modeling, not having sex, just pictures of herself. And the one guy that's thrown a ton of money at her, there's a guy named Charlie, who showered her with more than $4.7 million in 11 months. $4.7 million, and he's never met her. Never met her once. $80 million. Her name is Sophie Rain. $80 million.
So when we talk about the wealth distribution in this country.
Yep. People have it. People have that kind of money. But she could quit right now and she'd never have to work again. And her kids wouldn't have to work again. And her grandkids wouldn't have to work again. $80 million. That's unbelievable.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
We have Apple Store theft. That's right. We got a lot of theft going on. Lots going on. A lot of people stealing. A lot of crap. There was a crime. Where was the crime? I think Chip Yost talked about this. The jewelry store. This is a trend in robbery now. You know, the jewelry store where you get a mob of people to get in there. I don't think it's new. I think it's just becoming more frequent. And there's a lot of desperate people out there. And as Doug Steckley used to say, the most dangerous people in this world are people with nothing to lose. And there are a lot of people with nothing to lose in Southern California.
In recent weeks, Anaheim police detectives have had their hands full investigating jewelry store robberies, including 2 that happened at a store here in this shopping center just behind me. It happened again. For the second week in a row, Don Roberto Jewelry on La Palma near Harbor was robbed. This one happened a little after 3 in the afternoon Tuesday, when police say the thieves forced their way past a customer who was being let in.
Okay, this is a new trend, and it's a new danger and a threat that you have to worry about. They used to rob jewelry stores at night. You know, after midnight, between midnight and 4 a.m., when nobody's around, they could slide in, take the jewels, and split. Now, they're doing it in broad daylight, where you could get shot or killed or injured or robbed on a Tuesday at 3 o'clock.
It took off, got away, unfortunately, in a green Dodge Charger, last seen westbound on the 91 freeway.
All right, if anyone's seen a green Charger on the 91, call the cops. Maybe we can still find them. Maybe they're still on the 91 because of that fire off the 71.
Got away, unfortunately, in a green Dodge Charger, last seen westbound on the 91 freeway.
I think there's like about 5 or 6, but there's just a blue Mercedes.
This is video from exactly a week earlier at just about the same time of day at the same store. From witness video, it appeared that case involved at least 8 thieves who made off with an unknown amount of jewelry.
Yeah, I think that was the $3 million one. Then 21 guys came back a week later to rob a jewelry store, and the jewelry store owner had a gun and shot once into the ceiling, and they all scattered.
While 5 were caught and arrested in that case, others are still outstanding, as is some of the stolen merchandise.
Yeah, this store was hit last week. This is 2 robberies in 1 week. In fact, I just went in there, and they haven't even been able to fix the glass case that was destroyed last week. So they're dealing with 2 losses right now.
In addition to the 2 Don Roberto jewelry robberies, police are investigating similar recent cases at 2 other jewelry stores on Brookhurst.
Okay, I'm telling you, you got to be careful. If you're going to a jewelry store, You don't want to be inside when they come in with guns and sledgehammers. That could be the end of you. That could be a wrap on you.
Including this one at Alameda Jewelry. In that case, the owner fired a gunshot that scared the would-be robbers off before they got in.
Yeah, there was 21 guys. I think they were all guys. I didn't see a lot of women involved. And this sort of is gender specific. You don't see a lot of women doing this. It's just guys. Guys want to come in for the fast buck, get a couple $100,000 worth of jewelry, risk going to jail for 10 years or prison for 10 years for a couple, 10, 20, 30 grand.
Police have made some arrests in a couple of those cases, but in each of those cases, there are still outstanding suspects.
Oh, boy. Crime. It doesn't, while they keep telling us it's going down, it doesn't seem like it. It seems like it's increasing because we see it and hear about it all the time. All the time. It seems like crime is just a part of life. It used to be very rare when I was growing up. You'd never see anybody rob a store. But now you see it all the time. And most of the robberies never make it onto the news, TV, radio. They call the cops. Cops make a report. I see it all the time in the Empire Center in Burbank. I see people robbing, Target. I see them walking out of Walmart with a bunch of crap. It's everywhere. And Apple Store, they are not immune to this.
Stealing from an Apple store may be the dumbest thing that you could ever do. Here's why. You might have noticed that most devices have these security cables attached, which when broken will trigger an alarm in the store like this. Notice how the staff aren't intervening at all? Well, that's because even though they now know that a device has been stolen, they also know that they don't even need to intervene. Because iPhones in Apple stores run a special retail version of iOS, which is pre-configured with a setting that automatically disables the iPhone as soon as it leaves the Wi-Fi range of the store it was set up in. But it gets even worse for the thieves.
Okay, I don't know if the thieves know this, but that phone is not going to work once it leaves the store. It's going to be absolutely worthless. You might as well use it as a paperweight.
That automatically disables the iPhone as soon as it leaves the Wi-Fi range of the store it was set up in. But it gets even worse for the thief. Because not only is their iPhone completely bricked, but it cannot be overwritten with a standard version of iOS, and they are now being tracked.
Oh, okay. All right, so not only is it useless, now they're going to be tracked down to the actual, 2-3 feet of where this phone is, or where the guy is who stole it.
All the ID numbers of in-store iPhones are pre-recorded, which means that if anyone tries to do anything using one of the ones that's been stolen, Apple and probably the police are going to know about it.
Okay, that's great. Apple's on top of it. They are going to deter everybody by tracking you and making that obsolete and making it unusable. So Apple stores are no longer going to be hit because it's not worth it. It's not worth taking equipment out of a store like a phone or an iPad or a computer that's not going to work. It's not going to work, and they're going to track you down. So, guys, if you're listening and you're into the theft business, Apple Store is not your move. That's not your move. All right, real quickly, the weather this weekend in the San Fernando Valley is going to be incredible. The high temperature in Burbank, California, in the San Fernando Valley this weekend is going to be 77 degrees on Saturday. 77 degrees on Saturday. We're in late July, and it's going to feel like a fall or an early spring day. Huntington Beach on Saturday, the high is going to be 74 degrees. It's going to be absolutely beautiful this weekend. Lancaster. Let's see what Lancaster is going to do. 84 degrees. That is like in the middle of winter for the Inland Empire. Let's check out Inland Empire for Saturday. They're always a little hot. 96. That's a break. 96. Malibu. If you're out at the beach, this Saturday, 71 degrees will be the high. 71 degrees. Long Beach, we have a huge audience in Long Beach. Saturday, 73 degrees. It's going to be a spectacular weekend for weather to get out there and buzz around with the family. Get outside this weekend. The weather is going to be absolutely beautiful. Mo Kelly is up next right here on KFI AM 640. Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. Now, you can always hear us live on KFI AM 640, 4 to 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, and anytime on demand on the iHeartRadio app.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anna Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anna Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slip covers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.